everybody, welcome to the Divo show. I'm your host, Daniel G. Garza. I want to welcome all my friends that are watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Do me a favor, if you don't mind sharing the show on your page so that other friends can join us along and watch the show. If you're watching us on YouTube, do me a favor and scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show posted on our YouTube page. And remember, we're here Wednesdays with the Christian and Daniel show, Fridays with the Divo, and on Saturday mornings at noon with Put It Together live stream of conversation interview show. So join us. I'll tell you more about that a little later. Remember, if you want to participate, all you got to do is type me in the comment section. Where is my thing? Here we are. Just post me in the comment section down at the bottom, and that will get you a reading. Let me take off my name here. We don't need to see my name. Where is it? Oh, never mind. I don't know where the new button is. They seem to keep changing things around, and now I can't find where the button that I was looking for is. Anyway, we don't need it. Doesn't matter. How is everybody doing? How is your week? Happy Friday. I hope you're ready for the weekend. I know I am. We got some stuff going on. We're getting new pictures tomorrow, so I'm excited about the pictures. Christian and I are getting some new headshots and portraits done tomorrow with our friend Wayne. You guys remember Wayne? He's been on the show before. So we are getting new headshots done tomorrow. And where is it? Here we go. We have the first. Hello, Bill. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Remember, for anybody, if you want me to pull a card for you, and this is energetically, for me to be able to have permission to tap into your energy and pull a card for you, you must put me in the comment section. That'll put you in line to pull a card. So make sure you do that. And we'll get started. I got a haircut since the last time, since you guys saw me. Got a haircut on Tuesday. It was getting too long. I was going to let it grow. A little bit, but I just couldn't handle it anymore. Hi, Monique. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Also, if you're available and you can, tips and donations are always accepted. There is my Cash App and Venmo information. So if you so choose to and you can, donations are welcome. I appreciate them. All right, we're going to start with Monique. Let me go up here again. I am just starting, and now I just realized that I'm hungry. I'm ready for dinner. So let's start with Monique. Hi, Monique. Monique, let's start off with love. I get the feeling that right now we're not feeling the love, or we're having trouble connecting to the love around us. Normal happens to a lot of people, because here's the angel of love for you. There seems to be a disconnect with love, and I feel like we're trying. I'm going to say this with love, but I feel like you're being a little stubborn when it comes to love, because here's the path. There is a path that's being laid out for you to find not just self-love, but love around you. And it's really important for everybody out there. Sometimes the universe, God, lays out these paths for us to find the love that we are needing in the moment, because we don't always need our part. I mean, we have our love, right? We have people's love, but we don't always need our partner right there at the moment. We might need a friend. We might need a parent or a sibling. So it's the different kinds of love that we need in order to grow. So Monique, the universe is leading you on a path to find the love that you need at the moment. Follow it. Trust it. Trust that you deserve it. Believe in yourself. Your heart chakra needs to be a little open, so to allow that love to enter your life. Yeah, especially when it comes to a female energy. So this could be you overthinking things. Stop overanalyzing. Love is not always about facts and figures. Sometimes it's just feelings and emotions. So why not give yourself permission to trust your feelings and emotions and receive the love that's around you? And I'm going to say this also with love. Don't be so stubborn. Don't be so stubborn. Some people might be wanting to reach you and you're playing hard to get. So believe that. Does that make sense? Hope it makes sense. Micah. Hola, Micah. ¿Cómo estamos? Happy to see you here. Happy Friday, Valerie. Thank you. Mark Brenes. Of course. Let's get Mark a card. Well, it's going to be a day for love. That's for sure. Mark Brenes. There is a male energy around you holding your heart. This normally, I mean, it can be you loving yourself. And I'm going to say there's an appreciation level going on. So I feel like, Mark, there is a certain male energy around you that is appreciating who you are, loving you for who you are. Now, are you being a little extra gruffy? Gruffy, I don't even know if that's a word. Are you being a little extra tough? Are you being a little extra rough around the edges? Are you testing people to see if they really love you or not? Stop it. Stop it. People love you for who you are with all the bruises and scars and bumps. And don't let it create hostilities within you. Allow that love to flow. It's going to be a day of love, I guess. Allow the love to flow around you. Allow these people to show you your love. Stop putting walls. I used to do it too. I'm going to raise my hand. I used to do it. I used to put people to the test and make sure that they were worthy of me. So let's stop that. Let's put that aside. Allow love to come into your life and be part of you. It doesn't mean you can't be a little Archie Bunker every once in a while, but let people love on you. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Next in line, we're calling on Larissa Castillo. Yes, Larissa Castillo, come join us. Come join us. Micah, of course, Micah. How are you doing? Oops, there we go. So for those of you that watch the show regularly, you know that there are certain cards that just make an appearance, and no matter how much I shuffle them, moving them around, there are certain cards that are drawn to a certain day show. And here we have Angel of Love. Micah, there is love around you. And from knowing you and knowing your history, love is around you again. Especially because we know this about you, Micah. You are a healer of the ages. This is your time to begin that healing process. This new project, this new endeavor, I don't know why I'm using that word, but this new endeavor that you're on, this is a good time because the love is there. You are seeing things so clearly. The sun is in front of you. You know what the challenges would be. You know what the outcomes can be. You know what the path looks like. Like everything is so laid out in front of you. The only reason not to do it is because you don't want to do it. But this is a really good time for you to move forward and take that leap. I don't know you to not be adventurous and brave, but when it comes to the love that's surrounding you, take that leap again. I'm going to say again, take that leap again and give yourself permission to enjoy the relationships that are around you. I hope that makes sense. Again, reminding everybody that in order for me to read you, all you have to do is put me in the comment sections. I'm going to, oops. This is my email address in case you want to Venmo or sell a tip or donation, which I very appreciate it. My Cash App and Venmo are here. My email is for my Zelle and my PayPal, sorry. But Cash App and Venmo are really cool. So, hi, Monique. I hope that made sense to you. Valerie Reyes. Hola, Valerie. Let's shuffle these a little bit. I feel like I'm going to pull the relationship card today because love is all around. I know that love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. Is that the way the song goes? I don't even remember. Valerie. 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 I am pushed to pull 3 for you, which, makes sense. Valerie, first of all, I'm going to start with this card, which is the yin and yang. The yin and yang is telling me that things are falling into place. Are they falling into place the way we want to? Are they falling into place the way we always request? Not always, but they're falling into place. Is it always like a really positive thing? No. Sometimes it doesn't really work against us. But, Valerie, the second card that came up for you is the 7th chakra, crown chakra. This is where we are connected to the universe. This is where we receive messages. This is where God speaks to us. So things are falling into place because you have your crown chakra open and you are receiving your messages. Really important right now is to see yourself in the most divine light possible. See yourself for the perfect being that you are. Stop judging yourself. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. Especially because the other card that I pulled is the 6th chakra. Right here, the brow, the third eye. This is the vision section. So manifesting vision boards, writing a letter of what you want from the future. This is the time to start planning your future and what you want. You're well connected. So now visualize it and things will start falling into place if they haven't already. So that email, that phone call, that message that's coming in to tell you that things are moving forward, believe it, trust it, because you have been working hard for it. And this is the time for you to get what you deserve. Again, for everybody, the yin and yang doesn't necessarily mean that everything will fall into place perfectly and everything's going to be wonderful. It just means that things will fall into place. And if we've talked about anything on this show, is about action and reaction. Every action causes a reaction, and every reaction is balanced by a positive and a negative. So it's going to be balanced. So just remember, folks, that anytime that things move forward or things fall into place, there has to be a push and pull of the positive and negative for things to work out. Remember that. And why? Because if you remember that, then you won't be surprised when something doesn't go exactly according to plan. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Valerie, I hope that makes sense to you. Larissa Castillo, welcome to the show. Is this your first time on the show? I hope it is. I hope you're enjoying it. Can you believe it is the 28th? The end of the month is coming Monday. Monday's the end of the month. January is over. Ya estamos en February. Are we ready for Valentine's Day? Ooh. Ooh, 2 cards. Oh, they're just jumping out, girl. Larissa, you got messages, girl. You've got mail. If you remember that. Okay, Larissa. Queen Princess Larissa, is that what it was? Tu Wong Fu just popped into my head right now. I'm sure you've heard this, but Tu Wong Fu just popped into my head. I'm going to have to watch it tonight over dinner. So, Larissa, you also have the 6th chakra, which is your vision board, which is your brow, your third eye. It's that power to manifest things, to bring things, to visualize things. What do you want? I'm particularly interested in you visualizing what you want because there are some storm warnings coming for you. So it's a very important, Larissa, to visualize for you. Here's the way that I see it. I pray for other people, but I manifest for myself. So when people ask you, Larissa, what's your wish? What do you want? Do not say, I want this for. No. I want this for me. So Larissa, if you ever saw, oh shoot, I just forgot the name of the show. Lucifer. Larissa, what do you desire? So what do you want, Larissa? And it's time to create it. Because here's the 5th chakra. Here's Gabriel, 5th chakra, right here, the throat. It's important for you to speak up, Larissa. I'm going to keep using your name so many times. Larissa, it's important for you to speak up, especially when it comes to your dreams and your goals. See? So otherwise, there's going to be, those storms are going to continue. And in the long run, you can't blame anybody else if you don't speak up. This is on you. This is on you, and this is for everybody listening. If you don't speak up, if you don't use your voice, if you don't mark your boundaries and your territory, people will step over you. And if you're making these wishes and manifestations for other people and nothing for you, it's like going to a restaurant and the server comes to the table and you're the hungriest one, and you're the one that wanted to go to this restaurant, and you let everybody order, and the server walks away and you never order. Same difference. So make sure that you put in your request for your dreams and goals. I hope that made sense. Laura, hola amiga, ¿cómo estás? ¿Y tú quién eres, amiga? Of course we'll pull out for you. Of course we will. I am so excited. I got interviewed this morning for a really cool podcast. I will share more of that later on my page, but I'm so energized. And then I did a client. I have a new client this afternoon. So things have been a really good Friday. Laurita. Oh, shoot. Did I thought I pulled out two, but then I didn't. So then I skipped over, and here I are. Laurita, be careful with envious energy around you. Now, when this card pulls up, it's one of two. Either there's energy around us that's envious of what we're doing, of what we're accomplishing, or we're being envious of what other people are doing. And it's not that we do it in a bad way. It's just that sometimes we're like, why is the grass greener over there and not here? But the second card is the abundance. So I'm going to say that as your abundance is growing, people are not liking it. So pay attention to energy around you that is being envious, jealous, selfish of your growing. You've always had the ability to grow things. I'm going to say this with love. Sometimes we sabotage them a little bit. So this is the time for you to keep growing. Don't let other people's words stop you, because there's the sun. Things are clear right now, girl. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly what they're doing, and you know exactly what's happening. So people, places, and things. People, you know who they are. Places, don't go anymore. Stop. And things, stop doing what's stopping you from moving forward. Let go. Let that energy go. You don't need their energy around you. You think you do. You think that you require that energy to feel safe, but it's really holding you back. So it's time to move forward with your own space. You and your family move forward so that you can start creating the energy you want. But people are being jealous and envious of what you can create. Keep creating. Don't stop. No pare, sigue. That makes sense? Ferrari. I hope that makes sense. And now we're going to go with Jesse. Claro que sí, compadre. ¿Cómo estamos? You know, we need to get together again. We need to have another dinner soon when you guys feel better. Jesse. And for those of you who wonder, how do I pull your cards? How do I know what cards to pull for you? I go by your name. So Jesse, Jesse, I pull 5 cards, and the 5th card is the card. Jesse, trust your instincts, brother. This is Archangel Gabriel. Shamuel. This is Archangel Shamuel holding on to his solar plex. Trust your gut feelings. Deja de pensar tanto. Stop thinking so much. Trust your gut and allow it to happen, because it's time to have a strategy. It's time to have a strategy. And for everybody that's watching, Jesse and Laura are husband and wife, so I know them. So if I say things to them that only sounds familiar to them, it's because I know them. But Jesse, strategy, because here's the storms, brother. If we don't pay attention, if you don't trust your gut, and trust your, let me try it again. If you don't trust your gut feeling and have a strategy in place to move forward, it's going to cause some storms. Now, when it's husband and wife, we put what we just said about Laura. this envious energy that we're moving away from, then it's time. It's time to do it. So what is it? Stop listening so much with your head, analyzing. You'll know. You'll know. Trust your father instinct to guide you in the right direction. But I anda mucha envidia. I anda envidia. There's people that just, I don't think there's people that want to hurt us. They just want what we have, and not everything is for everybody. That's just the truth. It's not everybody's for anybody. Monique says, yes, it did make sense. And Micah's sending me kisses. So I'm going to say, that's, thank you. I look fantastic. Well, thank you. I cut my hair and I put on a nice shirt. I now know why I'm talking country. But Karen, hi, comadre, another comadre. It's so good to see people I know here. Please, for those of you watching, if you don't mind, share it on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and letting your friends know that you're watching, your family. If you're watching me on YouTube, you can scroll down and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show on the air. And check this out. Remember, on Mondays, I have my horoscopes every Monday morning on all of my channels, including TikTok and Instagram. You can find my horoscopes for the week. So check those out. And if you have not gone to my YouTube page and watch the horoscopes, my predictions for 2022, go check them out. They're up already. They've been up for a month. So go check them out and see what you think. All right, Karen. All right, Karen. Number one, abundance is coming your way. And for everybody watching, abundance doesn't mean that the universe is going to give you everything you want, but it's going to give you everything you need to move forward. If you have what you need, you can get what you want. Guarantee. Guarantee. I promise you. If you have what you need, you can get what you want. And by that mean food, home, a little bit of money. You don't need a lot of money to make more money. You don't need a lot of money to make more money. You can grow steadily, especially universally speaking. I'm not talking because, you're talking about money. Here's the money. Pay attention to expenses. Pay attention to big spending, so that you don't extend yourself. Does that make sense? Don't extend yourself, because here's the abundance. Yeah, because here's Raphael, your heart. Now, normally when I get Raphael, I'm telling people, like, he's there to open up your heart, to allow energy to come in, but also I have this feeling, Karen, that he's there to also guard some of your heartstrings so that people don't overstep, take advantage of. Be aware of your feelings and emotions. So you have everything you need right now. Don't spend anything big, and don't let anybody play with your heart to get what they need. Does that make sense? Watch your money, watch your money, watch your money. It's nice to be generous with people. It's nice to be giving, but we should not be sinking financially to help other people rise. Does that make sense? Just be careful with that. All right. I hope that made sense. Mark says, thank you. You're so welcome, Mark. Hi there. Happy Friday. I would like a reading. Of course, Mercy. Please put me in the comment sections and I will go to you next in line. Me, and for those of you that go, why do you need a me? Me gives me permission to go into your energy. That's just a tradition that I have. That me is our code word. It's our safe word. Larissa, applause, applause, applause. Thank you. And so true. Thank you for agreeing. Yes, that's the way the song goes. Okay, thank you. Isaac Lee, welcome to the show, Isaac. Welcome to the show. It's that's the way. I don't know why that just ran in my head. That's the way love goes. I'm in a very singing mood today. I'm very American Idol today. That's the way love goes. Let's go to karaoke. Who lives in Southern California? Let's go to karaoke sometime. Isaac Lee, welcome to the show, brother. Um, Here we go. Number one, this is a really good time for you, Isaac. You are definitely the healer, and for everybody, the healer of the ages is people who are gifted, people who have the ability to help situations and things. Um, they can be either very creative, very energetic, intuitives. Um, I just lost the word. Intuitives, and I lost the other word. Sorry, I'll come back to it. But this is your moment, Isaac. So live it, enjoy being that. It's great energy. Now, I'm going to go to the third card first. The third card is the happy family. So there is a resolution. There is a happy ending to this. There is the end of the tunnel, not without some storms. I tell you, when one card is on, and one card is on, so you're going to heal some things. And I just said it earlier. I said it earlier. Your action, Isaac, is to heal things, to fix things. So that's your action, followed by the reaction. The reaction, the positive and the negative. The positive is that the people that matter will be there at the end for you. And the people that don't are the ones that are going to cause some turmoil. So pay attention to that. These changes that you're doing, the spiritual healing that's happening, is not going to come without some consequences. As long as you're aware that not everybody's on board with the changes that you're making, especially the steps that you're taking, it's going to cause a little storms. So just pay attention to that. As long as you're aware of that, everything's good. Everything's good. But you've got to be aware of the fact that not everybody is on board. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Vanessa, makes sense. Good. Larissa, yes, Princess Larissa. Valerie says, thank you. You're most welcome. And somebody's laughing. So, ha ha ha. Hi, can you please do a reading for me about my career, studies, or business? Of course I can. Please put, again, if you heard the message earlier, put me in the comment sections and you will go next. You must put me in the comment sections to get a card pulled, okay? Just to let you know. You're welcome so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we will soon. I want some tacos. Liz Longoria, welcome, Liz. How are you doing? And for anybody who's gotten red, if you're able and it's possible for you to tip or donate to Cash App or Venmo, it's much appreciated. I'm at Divo. Any tips or donations are welcome. This just buys me dinner. It's for those of you that are familiar with readers and stuff, it's just transfer of energy. Like we give you our energy, and sometimes people are able to donate when I don't do clients that pay, right? Obviously, but if you're able to donate or tip, I will have dinner on you tonight. So thank you. I'm getting me some tacos. All right, Liz. All right, Liz. So there are some deceitful energies around you. There's the deceit card. There are some things that are not exactly what's being said, especially when it comes to your personal door to happiness. Your path is laid to find your happiness when it comes to some caring connections. Don't believe everything that's being said. I feel like there's a lot of chisme going on. There's a lot of gossip happening. Don't listen to everything. Trust your gut. What does your gut tell you? Not what. Don't listen here. La 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 for a little bit. Sometimes we gotta block our ears and our mind out and just listen. Just listen with your heart. What is it saying? And believe that. But there are some deceitful energies out there that are trying to cause some. We call it cizaña in Spanish. They're stirring the pot a little bit, so just pay attention. They're messing with your happiness, and they want to mess with your connections. Not always necessarily it's love connection, but they're messing with connections. They can be personal and professional. So pay attention to that. Release those energies from your life. You don't need them. So pay attention to that. Laura says, thank you. You're most welcome. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Welcome to the show, sweetie. Let's move these around a little bit. I feel like the same cards, but you're watching. I'm shuffling through these, and then all of a sudden, that same card comes up. Like when they want you, they want you. What can I do? What can I do? I'm probably going to change cards in a minute. We're halfway through the show. I'm going to switch to another deck in just a second. But it's nice to see some familiar names out here. All right, we're going with Crystal. Hi, Crystal. We're due to come to you, Crystal. We're coming to you. We're coming to you. Crystal, you're connecting right now, girl. Your senses, your spidey senses are up. So you're either seeing things or hearing things around your energy. Trust them. You're also the healer right now. There are some issues that need some attention, and you need to give it to them. Stay grounded. Here's Archangel Michael. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. You're not losing it. You're not. It's not. You're not off sync. Trust your gut. Stay grounded. Put your feet on the ground. Put your feet out on the dirt if you can. But you're pretty grounded, especially when it comes to anxiety. Do not let the anxiety take over, particularly because, where's the other card? There we are. Because you're connecting to things. There's energy happening around you that's allowing you to connect to the energies. So for everybody watching, the seeing things, the hearing things, smelling things, things sometimes moving around, or we feel the energy. It's all legit. And so don't close yourself up to it. Allow it to happen. But stay grounded. Whatever you need to do to stay grounded, this is an important time for you. Yes. Here, hold on a second. Pardon me, folks. This is from my own personal deck that I'm creating. But I feel inclined to pull a chakra card for Crystal. So, Crystal, is this about your career? This is about your career. Do you want to go back to work? Do you want to find something to do? Do you want to find a purpose in your life? And is that what's stirring your energy? If it is, it's time to decide. It's okay to decide and think of something. So I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense to you, Crystal. Priscilla, here from TikTok. Well, hola, TikTok. Thank you for joining me here. La comadre Alice. I love Alice. Priscilla, I love Alice and her family. They're so nice. And I've had the opportunity to read for them one-on-one, which is amazing. Let's do Priscilla. I'm looking at your name because I'm like, how do you spell Priscilla? All right, let's do that one. All right, Priscilla. Cornucopia. This is things coming into your life. This is things that are coming into you. Now, my concern is, because with the cornucopia is the anxiety. Are you manifesting? Like, are you calling in things that you don't want? Are you calling things in that you don't particularly want? We do that sometimes. We do that, not necessarily on purpose, but with our words, we start saying, I don't want to work in a restaurant, and then we get jobs in restaurants. You know what I mean? We've got to turn your words around. I look forward to, I am doing this. Enough trying. We have to stop trying. Let's just do that. Especially when it comes to romance. There's a little bit of romance. So have you called in an energy that you are doubting, that you are having issues with, because what it tells me here is that it's the door to romance. We're getting what we need, and we're having anxiety. Are we calling in relationships? Are you calling in things about you that are not right, that don't feel right? Well, then stop it. Stop it. This is your life. But I somehow am feeling that there are certain energies that we're calling in, and I mean by the energies we mean people that we are not wanting. We're pushing away. I don't think that they're bad people, and I don't think that they're wrong for you. So pay attention to that. I hope that made sense. Hope that made sense. Especially with Valentine's coming around. This is a good time to call on love, people. Call on love. We should work on um, um, some love rituals for next Friday. So pay attention. Make sure if you're single, come back next Friday and we'll work on some love. The Love Shack is a little old place where we're going to Bill. All right. Bill. So again, see guys, cards just want to appear all of a sudden. So I'm going to trade cards for the next one in a minute. Bill, here is your door to happiness. You're at the door. This is your opportunity to pick the direction and how far you want to go. Don't get anxious. Anxiety 3 times in a row, and that's how it happens. Where's the dot card? Here we go. Appreciation. When I get the card for appreciation, it's usually that we don't always we need to appreciate the good and the bad that is happening. So as you are moving, as we transition from one space into another, I call them life promotions. You're single, you meet somebody, you date, you get engaged, you get married, have children, whatever. Every time we move up in life somehow, it's a life promotion. I feel, Bill, that as you are having one of these life promotions, we're feeling a little anxious because it's not working exactly the way you want it. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen. The universe has a handle on it. So appreciate the good and the bad of the situation to let you move forward so that at the end, it means something. It's worth something. It's like if somebody, like I'm not a gym person by all means. I am not a gym person. But it would be like me going and having muscles surgery and not working out. Like, will I feel success? I mean, will I feel, success? Will I feel fulfilled that I got them in the wrong way? Does that make sense? I don't know if that's making sense. But this moment is for you, and enjoy it. Stop being so anxious because the universe or God is giving you what you want. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Janet Jackson. Control. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to karaoke. Vámonos. I know there's a really good place here in Orange County. I stayed in a karaoke bar out there. Did you? Is that why I'm singing karaoke? Is this about you, Isaac? My pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Please come back every Fridays at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That was spot on. Thank you. Thank you for the validation. Saludos, mi querido Pepe, ¿cómo estamos? Si te gusta que te saque una carta, di yo en los comentarios y con gusto te saco una carta. Yes, Stephanie Bell says, hi, Daniel. Me, please. Yes, you, please. How you doing, Stephanie? Welcome to the show. Again, for those of you that are watching, if you are able to tip or donate to my Venmo account or my Cash App, there is my handle. Any tips or donations are welcome. I usually get dinner on Friday nights after the show. This is your tips buy me dinner, just so you know. And I appreciate them. I appreciate every dollar that comes in. Thank you for it. Stephanie. You know what I miss? I miss a good buffet. Like, I want to go to buffet right now. All right, Stephanie. Cool. Pay attention to contracts, paperwork, legal matters, things that need to be signed, things that need to be looked over. Pay attention to those. And I particularly say it because this is going to help you find your space. Get it over with. Get it done. It may not feel like the best thing you want to do, but once you do it, it's going to feel so much better. So just get her done. Get her. I don't know why I said that way, because then you're going to walk away from it. Then just walk away. Do not, and I say this with love, Stephanie, I don't know what the situation is, but once you clear the paperwork, once you sign what you need to sign and move on, do not come back. Do not come back. It's done. Temptation may be there. The wanting to may be there, but let's not do it. Let's not come back to this again. Let go of that energy. It's important to let go of that energy. I hope that helps. Mark, how are you doing, Mark? I hope you're feeling better. Sending you positive, healthy energy. What I got here? Oh, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate it. You know what? I'm gonna change cards for this one. Let's go with some intuition cards. We kind of went through those, and some of the same cards are pulling out again. So let's go. For anybody who is joining, thank you for joining us. We're down to the last about 20 minutes. So we'll go to 6 o'clock. We go for an hour. So remember to put me in the comment section. For those of you following me on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, make sure you share this on your page if you don't mind. If you're following me on YouTube, scroll down, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. I don't know why I said it that way. I'm in a singing mode today. All right, guys. So, Mark, remember this moment. Remember the moments you are going through right now. This is a really important time to journal, diary, write down, whatever it is that you need to do to remember what's happening at the moment. Because we're going to move. What do you want? What do you love? What's your purpose? What's your mission? Why this? Remember why you're doing everything that you're doing, so that it has a reason. And then being grateful, even in those moments, just like we were telling Isaac. Was it Isaac? No. Telling somebody else. Telling Bill? We're telling Bill. It's like it's appreciating the good and the bad of the moments. Like not God, the universe, life, they don't guarantee us that everything's going to be awesome. They just guarantee us that we're going to live and we're going to go on these journeys and we're going to learn things and we're going to cry and we're going to laugh. So really important to be grateful for everything that's happening right now. But the first card, make sure that you are taking notes. Oh, that's not the one. Make a note of it. Take notes. Journal, video, whatever it is that you need. But all in an effort, take pictures, all in an effort to remember this moment in your life and remember why you are doing what you're doing. Does that make sense? Remember why you're doing what you're doing. The why, your purpose, why, your vision, why go through all this if there was no intention, like no initial intention. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Liz, thank you. I'm feeling those disciple energies. Sage your house, Palo Santo, a black candle like these, but in black, with some sandalwood is good to keep the energy grounded. Get one of these candles in black if you can. Put 7 drops of sandalwood inside. Cut the wick just a little bit off the top and then light it. Oh, and before you do that, make sure you wash the outside with a little soap and water. And then, so wash it from the outside first. 7 drops, clip the wick just a little bit at the top and then light it and let it burn for 7 complete days. It should burn for 7 days. A veces, there are times when it burns in 4. Pay attention to the burn at the top. How does that look? And if you do that, send me pictures. Send me pictures on Messenger. You're on Facebook, right? Yeah, send me pictures on Messenger and let me know what it looks like, and I'll walk you through it. Let's get rid of some of those energies. We don't do anything bad to the energies. We simply remove them from our space. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Jody, so nice to see you, Jody. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Oops. All right, Jody. Jody, this is a good time. Sound check. This card has two separate meanings. Number one, are you paying attention to the messages that are coming to you? You see the ear right there. Are you listening? Are you listening? But number two, it also has music into it. Like it's also about music and rhythm and beats and following a beat. Because number two, it's time for a little downtime. Like give yourself a little time to relax. Let's let go of some of that energy, especially all the changes that you've been through in the last year, because it's time to walk away from that energy. The messages were pretty clear for you to take a little time on your own and walk away from that energy. So if there's any doubt in your mind, if it was a good idea to walk away from the situation, know that it was. Know that it was. It was good for you. Now relax. Enjoy you. Enjoy your life. It's all good. Deep breath. Enjoy it. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Forgive the song. I don't know. Songs are popping in my head. So if they make sense to you guys, let me know. Are these random songs just random or do they have a meaning? Let's go with Angelica. Angelica Torres. You have the song of a Tejano singer. Ahora con ustedes, Angelica Torres. Anyway, vibe check. Check your energy. Where's your energy? How is your energy doing right now? Check it. Because your angels, it's time for some angelic help. And remember, folks, that those memes are memes for a reason. Angels don't always have wings. Sometimes angels are just around us. So where's your energy, Angelica? And are people trying to help you? Because see, time to ask for help. Time to ask for help. So here it is. Check your energy. Oh, sorry. Check your vibe. Check your energy. Sorry, here we go. Check your energy. Call on your angels and your spirit helpers. There's a lot of energy around you, especially the people that have crossed over that are wanting to help you out. So we were talking earlier to Crystal about smelling, seeing, feeling things that are very valid. So if Angelica, if you're going through those same things, trust them that those helpers are there for you and that they're pushing the right people to help you out. Does that make sense? Like our spirit guides, our angels, our angel, guardian angels, they move and shake energy around to bring the right people, places, and things to us. And then it's up to us to respond to that. So if you probably are receiving the messages that the right people are there for you, it's important to listen to them. Does that make sense? So listen to them. I hope that made sense. Alexis Lopez. Oh, my Alexa turned on. Alexa, stop. Does that happen to y'all? So if y'all have an Alexa, your Alexa probably just chimed in too. All right. Alexis. Interesting. See, cards always just it's a trend on this show. So be grateful for what's going on around you. And I tell everybody all the time, it's not necessarily be grateful for the good things, it's be grateful for the good and the bad. Because there's celebration in the good and there's lessons in the bad. So make sure that you pay attention to those. Number two, also a little downtime for you to relax. And because there's some business opportunities coming up, talk shop. So um, be grateful for this downtime. Be grateful for what's not happening right now because it's opening the doors to what's going to happen. Does that make sense? This is going to open the door to opportunities, possibilities, and business. So take a deep breath, patience, relax. I got this. And then poof, you're going to be busy for a while. So give yourself a little time to chill before it gets busier on you. So I hope that makes sense. Margie Lopez. Hola, Margie. And she says, me, of course you. Yes, me, please. Yes, you, please. Of course. I hope it doesn't make sense to you folks. And I want to thank, sorry, just came in. Thank you. Oh, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Thank you. You are buying me dinner tonight. Thank you so much. Margie. And we're getting down to the last 10 minutes, folks. Margie, feed your spirit. This is a good time to really, what does Margie need? And we were talking about this earlier with somebody else, like, Margie, what is your desire? Like, what do you want? What do you want out of life? Because it's time to listen to your heart. So see, there's two. Feed your spirit, listen to your heart. So heart and spirit right there. It's time to really feed into yourself. What is it that you've been wanting that you haven't been doing? This is a time for healing. So the people, places, and things in your life that we need to make amends to, let that energy go. This is a good time to do it. Your spirit wants to heal. Your heart wants to heal. But it won't heal unless you have those conversations that you've been avoiding. So make sure that you find the people that you need to talk to and fix it. It's either going to be let's stay connected or let's completely disconnect. But it's going to help you in the long run. It may not be the easiest conversation you want to have, but it's a conversation you need to have. So make sure that you have it. Nancy, hello, Nancy. This is my sister, folks, and she is the artist. My sister is the artist that did this painting. She is an artist out of South Texas. So if you are looking for artwork, and this is your style, she's the person for you. She's amazing. She's pretty amazing. Nancy, let's see what you got here. Nancy, this is a good praying time. Praying, it's not just about praying, it's about asking for, it's about manifesting, it's about requesting, it's about asking for things. It's about opening your spirit up to allow yourself to ask for things out of God, the universe. It's gonna be pretty quick. So what you've been praying for is gonna happen pretty fast. So pay attention to that, especially when it comes to work. So professional, talking about professional. So professionally speaking, what you've been praying for is going to happen pretty fast. And this is a professional step for you. So just get ready. What do you need to succeed? What are you needing to succeed? Have you been praying for bigger exposure? Have you been praying for clients? Have you been praying for more? This is the time. But be ready because like we were talking with everybody earlier, every action has a reaction. So if you really want this, then get ready for it. If you want to come and get it, no. You're welcome, Mark. Thank you. Stephanie says, thank you. You're welcome. Margie says, thumbs up. Rodrigo Reyes, of course. Rodrigo Reyes has the name of a corrido. For anybody who wonders a corrido is like a Mexican Western song that the legend of Rodrigo Reyes. So let's look for Rodrigo. Nancy, I hope that made sense to you. And again, she is my sister, and she is the artist that created this for me. We gave it a name. I know we gave it a name, and I can't remember it right now. But anyway, it was my 50th birthday present. So. And again, for anybody who got a reading, and if you're able to donate or tip, here is my Venmo and my Cash App. Any tips are welcome. Thank you for those of you that have tipped. I appreciate them. So, Rodrigo, let's start out with, we got to clear some of that past stuff. There's some things that we're holding on to because that's what the past does. See the chains? It just holds us back. So some of those things that you are holding on to, some of those memories, resentments, angers, when you let go of those negative things in your life, what do you love? It's going to come up. What do you love? We're going to let go of some of these things that are holding us back. But it's like George of the Jungle. If you let go of one vine, what are you holding on to? Does that make sense? So you let go of the negative to grab onto the positive. But give yourself permission to enjoy life a little bit. It doesn't have to be that serious, folks. Sometimes it's not that serious. It's just journeys and detours and passages. It's not always so sometimes like ha ha ha. Does that make sense? So let go of the past so you can find what you really love, what's your real passion. And this could also mean letting go of those jobs or job that you're holding on to and finding your true passion that you can actually have a good time. You know, the old saying, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I agree. Is it tough to be your own boss? Is it tough? Yes. Is it hard work? Hell yeah. But it doesn't feel like a job. Doesn't feel like a job. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let go of what's holding you back and move forward. Mark says, yes, it makes sense. I'm so glad. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Jody. It's so good to see you. Nancy says, thank you. And yes, it does. It does. It does make sense, and it does have a name. We'll find out the name. I'll have to put the name up on a little sticker so I can remember. You're most welcome. You are most welcome. I want to remind you as we end the show that these are all Pacific times. So Pacific Standard Times. Let me remove all this. Sorry. There we go. Little Mix Productions. We are here almost every day of the week. On Wednesdays, we have the Christian and Daniel show at 6 p.m. On Fridays, here at the Car Divo. And tomorrow, Saturday, January 29th. If you're watching this or if you're watching it on replay, please find the video. We have Martha Ormonde on the show, and she'll be coming to talk about taxes. And she is our tax advisor. So she will be here tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time to talk about taxes and what's coming up this year for taxes. Tax season just started. So if you're interested in finding out what is out there, what needs to happen, what's going to happen, if you have tax questions, join me tomorrow at noon. Share it with your friends. We'll be here at noon Pacific Standard Time talking about taxes. And my sister says, yes, it makes sense. Awesome. For now, I want to thank you. Thank you, everybody who's able to donate and or tip. And for all of you watching, I will see you back here next Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Mark your calendars. Let your friends and family know. And I'll see you next week. For now, thank you so much. And good vibes going your way.